Gamers, we're back with another video, and this time we have the new patch notes, baby. All right, so there's a lot of changes. This patch, from what I understood, was initially supposed to be at the start of the season, but they wanted to cook some more stuff up. So we got the balance patch that we usually get mid-season. We got it at the start of the season, and now we're getting the design patch. I like to call it design patch and balance patch because this is more on the design side. And there's a lot of exciting stuff. New map monsters. Search the map and find the monsters as they roam to receive new random global buff for your units. Gather speed, gather capacity 50%, move speed. What the hell? Vision 30%, health 25%, health 25 to 100%. Is this for one unit that gets all this? Or if it's military, it gets this? That's gonna be interesting. This map monsters game mode can be selected in quick match or custom. Okay, no ranked. Poggers. Love that. And there it is. It's the water horse, and then it's the crusty guy. Crusty man. We got some new banners and all that. Amazing. New event. Amazing. New portraits. Oh, I like this one. Amazing. Are you guys ready for the real deal? This is why we're here. Map pool rotation. This updates brings with it a map pool rotation as well as some changes to help the season fresh. We're finally getting mid-season new map pools, or new maps added to the map pool or swapped out. Downvotes increase from 3 to 4. So you can now veto 4 maps in rank. That's big. And map pool size increased from 9 to 12. Love that. I'm all up for that. I think that's great, especially for the casual players. If you don't like the water maps or the hybrid maps, you can just remove that. One-on-one ranked map pool. Dry Arabia, Four Lakes, Golden Pit, Gorge, Hillendale, Himayama, Lipani, Mongolian Heights, Rocky River, and Socotra making its appearance. So you guys can enjoy Socotra as well. Team ranked, boom, whatever. Next. This update features a rework to how the Rus bounty. Previously, Rus gained bounty upon defeating huntable animals and wolves. This led to a race at the start of every game where both players engage in a minigame to see who could find and defeat the most hunt. With this new update, Rus gains bounty over time while gathering food from animals, so both players should have more time to vie for control over the hunt and map. I do want to say, I called this shit out. I called it out. Or I called it. When they said they're gonna rework the bounty system, I assumed it's because casual players or low league players cannot keep up with killing deer or denying deer. So I assumed it would be something like this. I didn't expect them to just completely change the way the Rus bounty system works. So it made the most sense to make it from huntable animals via gathering. Additionally, for all civilizations, professional scouts functionality has been updated to be easier to use. This is also a big one. Previously, a player had to right-click on the deer, then shift-click to town center and repeat that process for every single deer to make use of the technology. Now, a player can simply right-click on a deer once with the technology research, and the scout will bring the deer back to the capital TC, the default one, or a drop-off location of your choice. To move an entire herd, sequentially a player can simply shift right-click the entire herd quickly, and the scouts will do the rest. And I think, at the top level, I think people did utilize Pro Scouts okay. It was a lot of APM, but this is something that low-level players just could not do because it is a lot of clicking. A lot of clicking. I think this is also a good change. One thing I do want to say before we move on, this change is most likely, I don't know yet, but this is most likely nerf to Rus. Even if the numbers are a bit higher, which we'll see in a second. Enemy no longer needs to make a second scout, which is very, very big. So one of the reasons why Rus was so good is 2 reasons. Number one, because the opponent always had to make a second scout from their TC, which means that Rus was ahead 1 villager from the get-go. Okay? From the get-go, Rus had 1 extra villager. Number 2, Rus killing deer and wolves was getting gold. Now, I am assuming that you don't get gold anymore from killing deer. That's something we'll have to see down there. But if they don't get gold, that means the Rus will have to mine gold, which is actually quite a big nerf. Those two combined is a massive nerf to Rus. We'll see. We'll see. Team rank match now shows okay, free for all, okay, whatever. Sheep distribution. Sheep instances have been increased across several solo ranked maps, while the amount of sheep per instance has decreased. But this change aims to spread sheep across the map in a more consistent manner and with less instances where all sheep cluster around the same area, leaving other players completely vacant. This change also slightly increases the overall amount of sheep on each of the affected maps. So these are the affected maps. So what does this mean? So you're not going to have like double sheep on the same location twice. So you're not going to have double and then you just pick up. You know, sometimes when you go to the middle, you meet the enemy scout and they already got like 6 sheep and you got 0. So what I'm assuming this sheep will be more spread out fairly, right? So that no matter which way you go, you will find sheep, which I think is great. So these are the affected maps, and I'm assuming this is only for these maps, right? That's changed. So there we go. Great, good stuff. Whatever. Cool. Fixed issue, the Malian were killing a monarch unit as it entered the building without a ward population. Fixed Turkish organization, okay, whatever. Trade posts can now be selected in the fog of war. This is actually quite big for quality of life. Because I gotta say, I don't know about you guys, but I found it very annoying when you play Byzantines and you run past a neutral post and you didn't click and you like have no way to find out what the mercenaries are inside of it. So I think this is great. Which I am assuming you still need to scout them, right? So I don't think that you can just click them in like pitch black fog of war. I think you need to scout it and then you can click on it, and that's great. Wheeled siege units no longer pack and unpack. This includes Springald, Nest of Beasts, Culverin, Rebaldaquin, and Cannon. These units can now find and attack targets automatically while they're idle and should feel far more responsive when attempting to move and shoot. Ooh, I am very interested how this is. Does this mean when you're chasing something with the Springald, it's not going to do that like stuttering? Previously, walls and palisades placed across and near the boundary of a resource in fog of war would have gaps in the structure-related passage. This should now be fixed. Okay, so they fixed the walling bug, which is pretty big. Scouts with pro scouts will now automatically return. Okay. And the scout will... what? The scout will what? The scout will doctor. The scouts are going to be doctors. Okay. Okay, we already read this. Amazing. I mean, that's a good change. Now, balance specific. Oh boy, I'm ready. Boys, there's a lot of changes. And I'm going to just say right now, before showing you anything, Malian S tier. I am not kidding. Malian S tier. It's the change they got is crazy. It's crazy. Okay. Fertile Crescent discount increased by another 5%. That is the villager discount from the Eco Wing. Swapped Grand Bazaar and armored caravans. Is Grand Bazaar the first upgrade? It is, right? So the first upgrade in the trade wing of Abbasid got moved to Castle Age. And the Castle Age one that gives you extra armor is moved to Feudal Age. So, yeah. It's not the... Oh, Fertile Crescent is the economy buildings, right? You're right. It's the economy buildings discount. So TC is going to be cheaper? Oh, yeah. My bad. You're right. Fresh foodstuffs is the one I'm thinking of. Added new tech to culture wing. Public libraries. Which adds 2 HP to all villagers and traders for each eco upgrade researched. Which is kind of wild. How many eco upgrades are there? That's a lot of HP. Isn't it like 20 extra? No, it's more. Does wheelbarrow and survival techniques count? What about fishes? Yeah, also wing upgrades, are those counted? We have to check that. We have to check that. By the way, we're going to check all these things today and tomorrow. We're only doing new patch stuff today and tomorrow, figuring out stuff. So make sure to check it out. Process technology move to mosque. If you guys don't know what this is potentially pretty big. This tech is the tech that allows you to walla a single unit with their imams. So I don't know if this is in Castle or Imperial. If it's in Castle, this is going to see play 100%. If it's in Imperial, probably shit. Camel Archer, feudal health increase from 140 to 150. Veteran health increase from 170 to 175. Camel Rider adjustment from 160 food, 30 to 130 food, 45. Okay, cool. This, I mean, 10 health is a lot of health. You might see some more Camel Archers, but I don't know if you're going to see mass Camel Archer necessarily. We got a kitty right there. So that is for Abbasid. Byzantine. Ooh, I'm excited for this one too. Imperial Hippodrome. Triumph generation speed increased from 30 to 25 seconds. So you get the Triumph every 25 seconds now instead of every 30 seconds, which is the ability that gives you regen and attack damage. Cistern of the First Heal, starting flash count increased from 2 to 6. It's not going to change anything. This landmark sucks. Well, it might be useful. Hold on. It might be useful because of this. Cataphract move speed increased to night speed. Byzantine, I am definitely going to try Castle Rush Cataphracts with the Sister of the First Hill. So basically, now you get 6 gulps, which is, if you guys don't know, it's a heal for a unit that gets damage below 20%. And Cataphracts being 162 might make them a bit better. They're not going to be as good as Knights, but they might be a lot better now. And not only that, that means they can outrun, they can just disengage very easily, and they do have a lot more health. So I'm going to be testing some Cataphracts-based plays. Border settlements cost increase from 2550 to 4080. That is the one that makes your houses build in like 2 seconds, and you get a lot of vision. Which is, to be fair, really, really strong. So I don't mind this. I know it's like a random nerf, but I don't mind this. Next one. Ming Dynasty. Now this is a crazy one. I don't know how I feel about that one. Ming Dynasty health bonus increase from 10 to 50%, which is a bit crazy. Because China late game, you know, I don't know where this one comes from, honestly. What is the Ming Dynasty? It gives 15% health to all your units. That's insignificant. Are you? Okay. Check W. 5% to all your units is a lot. It's a very, I would say it's a very random buff. Because China late game is already crazy good. That's a wood take? Yeah, it is. It's like Plastic League 4 or something. Thunderclap bombs Nestubi's attack, reload speed bug fixed. There we go. Extra materials. Text. Okay. Repairing all nearby stone walls instead of one at a time has been effective for a long time. So, apparently now it repairs one at a time, right? Okay. Repair all nearby walls for 20 health per second. Repairing all nearby stone walls instead of one at a time has been effective for a long time. What the fuck does that mean? Researching extra materials now also grants the passive ability to the Barbican of the Sun, Great Wall Gatehouse, and Keeps. Huh? The passive healing now also targets nearby palisades, palisade gates, and Stolbon gates. Wait, that's crazy. This is not... Okay, this is not, like, overpowered, but this is just very convenient upgrade, by the way. I don't know if you know what it... So basically what this upgrade does, if you have a tower near walls, it repairs the nearby walls or something like that. I don't know what the exact thing is. But now your Keeps, Barbican also do that instead of just towers and stone wall towers. So they also activate that thing. And it also now heals palisade walls and gates, which is interesting. So this is definitely a buff. again, it's another one that's the China changes are a bit confusing to me. This one and this one is like they're buffing their late game, which I feel was already pretty good. So I'm not sure. Ooh, I'm excited about Delhi, by the way. I'm making a guide for Delhi 100%. I'm making a Delhi guide 100%. Dome of the Faith, scholar discount improved from 50 to 65. So that means this is worded really weird, in a weird way. So just so you guys know, the discount now is 65, which means that the scholar now costs 65. Okay? Because the scholar costs 130, and Dome of the Faith, it used to cost 80, right? And now it costs 65. So that got bumped. House of Learning, reinforced foundations, time reduced to research. So House of Learning got massive buffs. Tranquil Venue, research time reduced. Hearty Rations-based research, reduced. Honed Blades research time, reduced. New technology, pikes. Archers and crossbows get 0.5 range. New technology, mahouts. Elephants move 10% faster. Technology removed lookout towers. And now also provides mosque influence. Ghazi Raiders, health reduced from 140 to 135 in feudal age. Later age is unaffected. War Elephant. Tusk now deals damage in an area. This is something that I've asked like 2 years ago for Delhi. And this, by the way, might be insanely good. Like, I'm so excited to play Delhi because the meta for Delhi might be finally changed. We might have Delhi, 2 Town Center, Dome of the Faith, or Tower of Victory into House of Learning, mass elephants, plus crossbows and healers behind it. It might happen. Because the archers and crossbows get extra range too. So I am very excited for Delhi, and I'm very excited to test all these things. Ghazi Raiders nerfed. Delhi is very strong in feudal. So I think with all these other buffs, because basically the problem with Delhi before this patch was you had to get an advantage in feudal, because later on you're just kind of, DD mega doo-doo, right? But if they buff House of Learning, right, and they buff Dome and they buff Elephants, then later stages are a bit better so that you can have a bit weaker feudal. And this is the correct way to balance a game, in my opinion, okay? Whenever you nerf a civ, like let's say HRE, okay, HRE is OP everywhere, but let's say China Imperial is broken and you nerf it, right? You should buff something in Castle or Feudal. That's the best way to buff the game, in my opinion, or change the game. English. Fix that issue with researching network of citadels, disabled network of castles. There we go. French. Fixed an issue where the artillery shot could target the player's own buildings. I didn't even know that's a thing. Economic technologies discount increased from 30 to 35%. Are you ready for this? Trade post fully revealed at the start of the game instead of just minimap, so you can see the trade post immediately. Are you ready for this? Cock now trains free traders 100% faster. And I'm kind of excited about this. 15-second free so you can get 5 traders, right, for free from eco upgrades in 75 seconds. That's a good buff, I think. That's a good buff. Because not only having a trader out gives you, it gives you more gold, but it allows you to do everything faster. So, if you played French, you age up, and then a minute and a half later, you can be 5 villagers ahead that are actually traders. That's pretty nasty, I gotta say. That's potentially something there. Which before, by the way, took 2.5 minutes to get to. So it's a big buff. It's a big buff. Oh god, guys, listen. They buffed HRE. Increases duration of Inspire for villagers from 30 to 35 seconds. I don't know why this is in. I'm gonna be honest. This is like the China Ming Dynasty. Why? Did HRE really need a buff in Dark Age? This is a Dark Age buff, by the way. Because now you can inspire a minimum of 9 villagers, potentially 10. This to me is really weird, and I don't think it should be in it at all. Reduce civilization trade outpost line of sight bonus. This is good. And reduce relic and building line of sight bonus from 25 to 20%. That's good, but I am very surprised that HRE got no nerfs. Like, I mean, this is a nerf, but come on, it's not a nerf. It's just like a, you know. Ready for Japanese changes? Any Japanese mains in the chat? Tatara cost reduced from 25 silver, 75 gold to 25 silver, 50 gold. I think this is supposed to be in last patch, but it wasn't. Kaka Township. Shinobi cost reduced from 60-60 in 22 seconds, 22.5 to 50-50 in 20 seconds. Temple of Equality. Buddhist monks cost reduced from 100 to 80. This still sucks. I'm sorry. It still sucks, probably. I haven't played it. It still sucks. Silver? I meant stone. KW. And this is what I wanted, because this landmark is fucking batshit crazy. I actually expected a chapel nerf. I'm very surprised they didn't nerf it. Floating Gate. Yorishiro production speed nerfed from 200% to 150%. Yorishiro gold income nerfed from 75 to 60 gold per minute. Let's go. Nerf all passive gold income. Fuck all passive gold income. It should all be nerfed. So now, with 4 relics in castle, they used to have 300 gold per minute. And now they're gonna have 240. So it's a big hit right in the nuts. Yorishiro TC production increased from 25 to 30. Okay, so like a, okay. And Daimyo Manor upgrade. Cost reduced from 300 to 225 stone. And this is quite big, actually. I think that this change alone, I think, will change the meta for Japanese. I think you're gonna see the Bannerman openings like every game now. So I think that, so a lot of people that don't really understand it, they're gonna be like, oh, so what, 75 stone and now Bannerman is good? It's not about 75 stone. It is, but it's also you having it earlier. So your Bannerman arrives earlier at the enemy base, right? It is a lot faster to arrive at the enemy base. And after that, you can still rush castle. So even though Floating Gate has been nerfed, this has been buffed, there might be a build where you go Daimyo Manor, Bannerman, and then rush castle, and then produce Mounted Samurais. And it might be better. Your castle rush might be slightly delayed, but you might end up with a you know, net positive in the end, because you put pressure on your opponent and you force them to make units. So I think this is going to be very interesting to see, but yeah. Okay, Malian, guys, I'm just going to say it right now, S tier. S tier. And I know you're not going to believe me. S tier. Watch this. Are you ready? Farimba leadership. Cost reduced from 650, 350 in 90 seconds to 500 gold, 250 within 6 seconds. What is Farimba leadership, by the way? Farima. Is that the sofa thing? Sofa movement speed, yeah. Okay, poggers. Are you ready for this? Local knowledge, technology rework, new effect. Musafati warriors and gunners gain +5 health on hit for 5 seconds after coming out of stealth. Move from castle to feudal age. Musafati warriors are gonna have fucking lifesteal in feudal age. That's not it though. That's a good buff. That's a good buff. That's a good buff. Are you ready for this? Cost reduced. Okay, we love that. I mean, obviously cost reduced because it's on feudal age tech. Are you ready for next? Griot Bara. This one sucks. I'm just gonna reveal all of it. Production festival production speed. Increased from 50 to 100%. This landmark still sucks. I'm sorry, but it's not good. It's not good. Adjust the description of production festival to directly reflect all units on this military. Wait, what? Does this work on PCs? Wait, what? Wait, this worked on town centers? We got a dev in the chat. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right? Are you kidding me right now? Wait, so you're telling me you can go Griot Bara, pop 5 markets, and then just crank out like 30 traders? What the hell? All festival durations increase from 60 to 90 seconds. Wait. Let's do some math. Wait, let's do some math. Villager produces in 20 seconds. You activate this shit. The villager production is now 10 seconds. Is that what that means? And then it lasts 90 seconds. So you get 9 villagers extra in minute and a half. And then the cooldown is 30 seconds. And then you can do it again. 4.5. How is it 4.5? Instead of 4 villagers, you get 9. Oh, right. I'm dumb. Right. So you get 5 extra villagers per TC. Okay. I mean, I can see going this if I'm behind on villagers. Wait, actually, maybe. Yeah. Maybe this is a thing now. Okay, yeah, it's even more S tier now. I didn't realize that. I didn't know that this works on villagers and traders. Okay, are you ready for the next one? Next one is something we have all wanted. Next one is something, you guys know how much I care about historical accuracy, right? You guys, I'm all about it. I am the biggest supporter of the historical accuracy. Are you ready? Fort of the Huntress now fires poison arrows. I love that. That's a good buff. That's a good buff. Thumbs up. Poison arrows are a thing from history, you know, right? I do know. That's why I said I am very big supporter of the historical history or the historical accuracy, sorry. And that's why I love this change. Thank you. Do you know that Malians did not have gunpowder? Anyway, my favorite change, get ready. Fire up poggers in the chat. S tier is coming. S tier is coming. Malian town center cost changed from 400 wood, 350 stone, to 400 wood, 450 gold. That's crazy. I can't. That's crazy. That's too. I can't. I can't. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like, I actually think this is too good. I think this should be more expensive. I don't know. We'll have to. I'll have to play and see. But I think this will be like giga strong. Which, by the way, maybe is okay because Malian units are weaker than other units. So maybe it's okay. I think Malian is going to be S tier. Because you build the pit, right? The gold pit. And if you get all the houses around it, you don't upgrade wheelbarrow. And then you just chop wood. The moment you... And you can probably age up with 5 or 6 villagers. The moment you age up, you can plant down a TC. Yeah, I'm very excited to make it. And I'm 100% making a guide for this. And by the way, you can put... Listen to this. You can put... There's so many things. When I saw this change, I was like, there's so many things you can do with this. You can plop down a TC on your gold so that you have your gold protected and you can do a castle rush for Rimba. You can plop down a TC onto your gold and then do the Malian cow boom. Or you can plop your TC on the deer and then do like a feudal all-in with Mustafaris and archers and javelin throwers. So I think this one's going to be quite interesting. This is going to be quite... I'm most excited for this one. It's going to be crazy. Okay, Mongols. Are you guys ready for Khan Hunters? Like, guys, let's not... Do we go with the name that we went with them? Okay, chat, go ahead. Type in the chat what we're going to call them. Go ahead. Just so I don't say it first. It's Kunters. And that's the short from Khan Hunters. Kunters. That's not on me, okay? That Khan Hunters. Kunters. Kunters. Right? Pasture, sheep train time reduced from 116 to 112. This is not a buff, I want to say. This is not a buff. This is a correction. This should have been in the patch last time. This is a correction, not a buff. I'm not taking it as a buff. Raid bounty. Tech time reduced from 90 to 45 seconds. Also applies to improve version. Oh, version, okay. Additional torches, tech time reduced. So all the Uvu techs basically got a little buff in time. Are you ready? Improved superior mobility. Improved version is available in Feudal Age. Further increases the movement speed of packed buildings by 20%. Can we get Mu on the line and get him to start DC rushing people again? Thank you. Deer stones. Oh, you guys ready? Landmark updated. Now also unlocks the Kunters in addition to granting Yam network technology for free. Kunters are a unique support Mangudai, trained from archery ranged. Kunters have an aura that improves the range of nearby units, benefiting nearby Mangudai. Which means that I don't know how much range this is. I need to check this immediately. We might see Mangudai used again. All the team game players are in shambles right now. You know it. You know it. Kaganat's Palace. Mangudai army changed from 4 Mangudais to 3 Mangudais plus 2 Kunters. Horse archer army changed from 5 horse archers to 4 horse archers plus a Kunter. Khan now uses a unique skin in Imperial Age. Okay, I have to see that right now. I don't care. I have to see that right now. Everything else, we're gonna test another time, but I have to see this right now. Okay, check the range too. We're gonna make videos about all these. Wait, is this the new skin? I actually don't remember what Khan looks like. In Imperial? I am in Imperial. He has some armor on. Maybe it's because I'm in orange so you can't see it. Maybe it's because I'm in orange. I mean, I can see it's different. I think if it was another color, it would look better. Change the color. Okay. Oh my god, dude. Okay, I'm gonna go age 3 and age up. How about that? Okay, let's age up. So this is what he looks like right now. Wait, he looks cool. Never noticed that. Istanbul Imperial Palace Vizier Point unlocked from 2 to 3. This is the landmark that you've probably never heard of. This is the landmark in Castle that increases your Vizier points by 2. Well, now you get 3. It probably still sucks. Seagate comes with a free Great Bombard emplacement. So, I think this is just a buff to make it as good as like Berkshire or Red Palace. Rus! Are you guys ready for some Rus nerfs? Kremlin. Militia updated to no longer have a 65-second lifetime. Now take 1 health per second until left at 1 HP. This is a big nerf. This is a big nerf right there. That's a big nerf. Can you heal them? We're gonna have to check that. We're gonna have to check that. If they arrive at 1 HP, can you heal them back up? Golden Gate, unironically, might be back. This is a big nerf to militia. Because this means you can only use it defensively now. You cannot use it offensively anymore. By the time you get there, it's gonna expire. Golden Gate, ticket generation reduced from 60 to 50 seconds. So Golden Gate got buffed. It has a timer, so you can see when the next ticket will arrive. Abbey of Trinity now reduces the cost of warrior monks by 50% at all monasteries. Here we go. Here we go. Yo. Duxo. Okay. Yeah, the armor is orange, so when I was orange, you couldn't see it. Okay, cool. Love that. Rus bounty system has been updated. Rus players will no longer receive gold immediately when hunting animals.
I finished with
not now, Marine Lord. Jesus, shut up. You cannot finish with 80 anymore. You're gonna have more than 80 from now on. Jesus Christ. Instead, their villagers will gather a bonus, 1 gold for every 10 food gathered from sheep, deer, and boar. Which means they still don't need to mine gold. You can just gather... Wait, that's crazy. 1 gold every 10 food. Is that a... Wait, hell no. Wait, hold on. Wait, 1 deer is 35 gold? 35 times 7. No, not 35. Wait, you get 250 gold for a deer pack? Wait. Times 2. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that. Thank you, Marika. God damn, girl.
Those are with low-calorie Nutella spread. These you can top with normal Nutella.
Fuck. Yo, if you weren't married already, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'd mess you up right now. In like a good way, not like in a...
Well, dude.
Thank you.
PG-13.
Thank you, just... Not like with these, okay? Thank you. Wait, so 2... Chill, chat. Wait, so you get 490 gold from 2 deer packs. Wait, is this a nerf or is this a buff? Hold the fuck up. And you get, wait, hold on. And you get 200 on board. And then, let's say you get 15 sheep, because 5 starting and 10 extra. You get 15 sheep. Remember 690. 15 times, fuck me. 15 times 200 food. Divide by 10. 300. See, you get 1,000 gold? Wait, hell no. Isn't that crazy? You have to mine gold? You don't have to mine gold, man. What the fuck you mean? You get it from sheep too. What the hell? Wait, did anyone already check how much... Wait. How much gold... How much food do you gather on the way to feudal? You have to gather like 800, right? Oh, so you're gonna need to mine gold. Core, do you need to mine gold or no? Yeah, you don't get wheelbarrow. Okay, so so you don't need to... Okay, hold on. You don't need to mine gold to age up, so still no gold mining, but you lose wheelbarrow. And your opponent gets an extra villager, because they don't need to make a second scout. But you also don't need to make... Well... No, wait, actually, you always make a second scout, and you get sheep. So you should always be on sheep. Or you should always have extra sheep, because you're going to have a second scout from a hunting cabin. Dude, I wonder how fast can you age up to castle by not mining gold, by just getting food. By the way, I just want to emphasize, this does not work on farms or fish. This works on sheep, deer, and boar. Bounty tier 3 gold requirement increased from 500 to 750. But that's easy, no? You should get tier 3 every game. Wait, I think that... Wait, Okay, this is nerfed. But guys, listen here. I'm just thinking, right? If you go no wheelbarrow, golden gate, and you stay on sheep, you just don't go on wood at all. You don't go on gold. You can sell food and for gold, and you can age up with Abby super early. No? Am I crazy? You can age up at like 6 minutes, probably. We used to do that, yeah, but now it's better. You can age up 6 minutes, maybe even before. No one will let you gather food for free. Listen, Core, I just won an FFA against like a couple of players playing against me, okay? I can gather food, alright? Ain't one guy gonna stop me. Okay, we need to test this. This is very interesting. This is either a big nerf or OP as fuck. Kremlin might be dead, okay? Kremlin might be dead. Do you even go multiple scouts? You go one extra scout for sure. Okay, we're gonna test this. I'm gonna test all this right after we finish the patch notes. Variant civilization changes. Ayubid. Oh my god. Fix and exploit. Okay, amazing. Eco wing. Industry resources granted increased at each age. 300 wood to 350. Oh god. This thing is just funny. But this though, in castle you get 1,000 wood or 800 wood, 400 stone. That's a TC and double monastery. That might not be bad. Like no, the thing is, there's some math to be done here. The question is, this is the question, okay? If you go military wing in feudal with Ayubid and you age up to castle, do you age up with 7 villagers? Or do you age up with an extra TC and 2 monasteries? Basically the question is, what's gonna give you better income in like 2-3 minutes after age up? And I have a feeling it might be the second it might be this actually, and not the 7 villager one. I think this might be better than the 7 villager. Getting 2 monasteries. It's not only this, it's the fact that you don't have to gather wood at all. Like, you don't have to gather wood at all. Right? Or you can get wood for 1 stable. Or you can go a bit further than that. You can mine 300 stone as you're aging up, and then you plop down 2 TCs. This is definitely going to be an option. This is a Omega Lul. I mean, no one's gonna... I don't think you're gonna do this, right? You get a keep, but... maybe. I don't know. Trade Wing. Advisors. At the back pop cost change from 1 to 0. Love that. Culture Wing Logistics. Permanently turns on the healing aura with all ages. Ooh. Wait. So Dervish will now heal 2 health per second in Feudal Age. Is that an angle right there? Dervish Wing in Feudal, and then you go... and then you go Horseman Desert Raiders. Maybe. Needs to be tested. Skirmish... oh! Buffing Bazaar. Trade Wing Bazaar. Skirmisher health increase from 70 to 80. Damage from 7 to 8. And bonus damage from 7 to 8. Skirmishers are the guys that... wait, they're the guys that do range damage. And they do bonus damage to... ranged units? Light infantry? What do they do damage against? I forgot. Against infantry. I mean, that's pretty big buff. That's a pretty big buff. Swordsman health increased from 140 to 155. And damage increased from 9 to 10. Units no longer get stuck in queue behind age-ups. This is pretty big. I'm not going to go into details, but... okay. Basically, if you age up and then you try to make units from Trading Bazaar, the units are put behind the age-up. So you have to wait for the age-up to complete. I gotta say, IBIT got a lot of interesting stuff that needs to be tested. This needs to be tested. This needs to be tested. And they're all in different games. This needs to be tested. Golden Age Tier 2 time bonus. Research time bonus decreased. I mean, this is deserved. 50% research time is crazy. Dervish cost increased. 240 gold. JD. Economic technologies discount increased from 30 to 35. Trade. Same as French. Same as French. Guys, OTD got a big buff. Are you ready? Are you ready? Villager train time reduced from 24 to 23 seconds. You might think I'm memeing, but this is a big buff. No, you might think this is not big, but this is a big buff. It's a big buff. The way that your economy scales is a big buff. I said this before, but OTD problem is their units are too expensive. You can solve that by giving them better eco or cheaper units. And giving them cheap or faster producing villagers. Not only your main TC into castle, you will get... so basically at 29 villagers, you will have 30 now. Right? But it's not only one extra villager then. You also get one extra or 1 extra second of each villager, right? So you get more income. But also, this opens up for 2 TC OTD, which is very interesting. So this is something that I'm going to be testing quite a bit. Quite a bit. Burgrave discount research speed and production speed increased from 30 to 35%. I think Corvinus told me, but what are the numbers? Like the numbers are something like really good for Spearman now. The Spearman is like 80 food, right? Or like 90 food? Something like that. So yeah, we're gonna test this out for sure. Jushi Legacy. Fixed an issue where, okay, whatever. Mountlo Academy. Imperial Red Seal's cost decreased from 240 and 90 seconds to 100 and 200 gold. Wait, Wait, is this the one that gives you 2 extra Imperial officials? Oh, that's big. This upgrade is very good, in my opinion. Like, this upgrade is very good. And the fact that it's now 100 food, 200 gold in 45 seconds. Basically, you know what this means, right? It means that you can get this when you age up, and instead of losing villagers in town center, you should look at it, not only it's cheaper, but you actually get 2 to 3 villagers that you would normally make IOs out of TC with Jushi, but now you don't need to anymore. So you get extra villagers. This is not Imperial, this is Castle. The pancakes are delicious.
You like the sugar-free chocolate?
Mm-hmm. I love it. Jushi's library. Research time reduced to all text to 30 seconds. This is the Imperial landmark. Roar of the Dragon. Increased area of effect thresholds to 0.25, 0.51. What does that mean? Do we know? Roar of the Dragon is the same as Fire Lancer now. Holy shit. So the horsemen and spearmen are actually Fire Lancers? Because right now, in the previous patch, they kind of suck. It just means more damage to closer units. Oh, okay. That's big then. All these buffs are pretty big, by the way, I would say, for Jushi Legacy. Palace Guards in Feudal Age. Health increase from 120 to 130. Are you guys ready what's coming up? Exciting stuff. That concludes everything for this update. Our team has already pivoted to Season 9 with a special focus on updating the late game. Some of the updates we're working on include full Siege gameplay update, including a rework of the role and functionality of Springles and Culverins, which I am assuming they are changing / nerfing in some way. New coursework becomes available at the university for all civilizations. The Ottoman enlists some new viziers with additional option for their council. Okay, this is something I suggested a long time ago as a fix to this landmark. Okay? I said, the way to make this landmark good is just give them a 4th row vizier point. A unique only to this landmark. Love that. Manza unleashes his personal guard with Farimba garrison. What does this mean? I don't know. But I am assuming if you go Farimba garrison, you will get new units. Or at least buffed units of the current ones that they have. So like it might be like elite Musafati warriors. You know what I mean? Or it will be, yo, what if Malians get men-at-arms? Wait, what if you can make counters from it? Probably not. Season 9 will release in the fall and will feature a variety of new events with exciting seasonal game modes similar to map monsters. That's not exciting. While we cannot commit to it fully just yet, we're also investigating the inclusion of multiplayer pause. We're getting a pause. Maybe. Wow. My headset is dying. Hold on. Wow. Guys, is the pause the first step to reconnect? Probably not. But one can dream. The technology exists. Yeah, they actually went to Warcraft 2 and they found out it had pause. So They're bringing it back. They're dissecting it right now. That's why Microsoft bought out Blizzard, by the way. It's because Blizzard game got paused. They bought it for tech. Okay, anyway. Yeah, anyway. That's it for the new patch. There's so many things. Expect so many videos on YouTube. And obviously for you guys on Twitch streams and YouTube videos. If you want to check me out on Twitch, I'm going to be doing all these changes, testing all these things live. Tune in at twitch.tv/Beastyqt, the best goddamn stream in the world of RTS games. Thank you very much. YouTube gamers, check me out tomorrow with another video, or check me out right now on Twitch, because I'm probably live right now. Twitch gamers, let's keep going.